you've been injured, call 576-GARY.
Now, WTVM News Leader 9 Sports Overtime. Sponsored by Kinetic Credit Union. The energy for your dreams. Taylor Funeral Home. A living service for the living. Rivertown GMC. Get more with Group 1 GMC Rivertown. Columbus Pediatric. Promote wellness, one child at a time. Wendy's, home of the $5 biggie bag. Now, here's Tony Reese and Drew Pavan.
The clock has reached 0, and we're heading into overtime. I'm Tony Reese, he's Drew Pavan, and boy, do we have some top-notch games for you tonight.
Hey, Tony, you said it. Playoffs are here, baby. Alabama kicked off their postseason, but we start with our game of the week. That features two rival teams right here in Columbus going at it tonight in a rematch.
Game of the week, sponsored by Taylor Funeral Home.
I got it. Pacelli at Brookstone, round 2 in the GIAA playoffs. First score is going to come on a blocked punt from Brookstone's A.J. Hayes. Blink and you'll miss it. Opens up Kingston Terry to the score. Puts the Cougs up 6-0. Coup strike again. Broughton Branch on the quarterback keep. Jump up 12-0. Pacelli would find pay dirt on the connection from Dustin Sherman to Jason Davis on the long ball. Tack on 6. Makes it 12-6.
Hey, don't count out the Cougs just yet. Branch on the handoff this next time to Gray Jones, who happens to juke and power his way into the end zone. Big time play. How about you go off there, young man? This guy was all over the place tonight. Then they happen to step up big on defense. Pacelli Sherman on a long ball here. It would be picked off by Kingston Terry. We mentioned that
center fielder right there.
2 big plays from the sophomore tonight. And check out this final attempt before the half. Sherman sheds the block and looks deep to his man, Michael Rowe, who bosses over several Cougar defenders, but he wouldn't score. Vikings would run out time right before the half, and what some thought was controversial. But the final score tonight, Cougars on top, 40-7.
Hey, those Cougs are advancing, Tony.
No doubt about it. Well, hey, let's head up to Birmingham, where Opelika took on Hewitt Trustful tonight. Now, the Bulldogs would come out striking first. Reese Beasley kicks it through the uprights for an early 3-point lead. But then the Huskies run into a dogfight on their next possession. Bulldog Carson Riddle breaks loose and gets the sack.
Big man, I see you.
Hewitt Trustful quarterback Zach Benedict keeps it and stretches the ball across the goal line for another Husky touchdown. But how about Opelika's Reese Beasley? He comes up clutch one more time. He's going to push it through, and we have got a
upset alert
tonight.
Upset alert
for Birmingham. Opelika advances on the road with a win, 27-21.
Whoa, hey, come on, Bulldogs. I see you. Let's head to Alabama, 9-1 County, hosting Gulf Shores, 6-8, round 1. First drive of the game for the Warriors, and we know this guy, Bryson.
Come on now.
What is that? The 2-yard line,
man.
You know, he went 98 yards. He's still running. That's man with speed. Come on, B-Rig. I see you, kid. All the way to the end zone. Warriors up 6-0. They fail in the 2-point conversion. That'd be costly. Gulf Shores trying to match scores, and they do. Running back cuts back in and scores 7-6 Dolphins. That's a big running back. County back on offense late in the first. Riggins doing his thing. Finds Chris Lucas, and Lucas barrels his way into the end zone. County would fail on another 2-point conversion. That would be 12-14. But Russell County was down 30-26 with 5 seconds to go. They hit the game winner, 33-30. And don't go anywhere. Auburn High hosted Vestavia Hills tonight in round 1 of the 7A playoffs. This was a good one coming up next.
Welcome back into Sports Overtime. It's playoff season, Drew, and a lot is on the line.
Playoffs, Tony. Playoffs, and you just said in a big rematch from earlier in the year going down tonight at the Duck over in Auburn. Last time these two went at it, Rebels won 42-14, but it's the playoffs. Anything can happen. Vestavia already up 14-0 in the first quarter, threatening once more. Carson Purdy keeps it himself, makes it 21-0 Rebels in the first quarter. But don't count out my Tigers. Auburn High, Kason Myers on the keeper, punches it in, makes it 21-7. Vestavia very next. First play, Charlie Taft pressured, ball gets tipped up, Colin King, the big man with the INT. Auburn right at the 2. A couple plays later, they give it to their other big man, Darnell Jackson. He's an Arkansas commit. That's 330 plus.
Love it.
So
Love big man play.
Auburn's very next possession, they tied up Myers from inside the 5 one more time. It was 21-21 going to the half. Give me the final. Auburn High wins big at the Duck, 52-41 after being down 21-0. They score 52 unanswered, Tony.
That's how you finish unfinished business, baby.
How about another playoff game in Auburn? 3A round 1. Lee Scott hosting Hale County. Hale County 3 plays in. Their quarterback Marcus Bryant Jr. is going to drop back. He's going to look deep, but it's picked off by Lee Scott's Wyatt Watley. Rips out of the hands of the defender. And that's Warriors ball. Their drive would stall.
Okay.
In 2 plays into Hale County's second drive. Bryant gets pressured, and he's stripped, and the big man comes up with it, gives them the ball, and what do? It's their reliable tailback, Brooks Zachary, from just 3 yards out, punches it through. That would make it a 7-zip early on. Final from Auburn, though. Lee Scott Warriors advance. They're dancing on, 42-14, Lee Scott.
Love to see it. Meanwhile, over at Smith Station tonight, Glenwood hosting Thomasville. The Gators were up 21-10 at the half, jumping to the third. Trey Clare, their QB, connecting with his guy, Cal Lawrence, on the long ball. Check it out. Dude would not be stopped untouched if he just walks it on in. But hey, check out Glenwood sophomore Nate Malone. A man amongst boys as he puts
seen him all year long,
Tigers in a human spin cycle to set up his score on the very next play. He didn't score this one. Oh, lead, as I just mentioned.
That's still dirty. I like
he
it,
gets the handoff and coasting to the end zone.
Tony, he's come up big for them all year long.
God, just a sophomore, man. And then they get insurance. Quarterback Jalen Stanley connects with his guy Zayden Hart on the screen. Nobody can stop him. He powers his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Final from the swamp. Glenwood winning big, 43-10.
Hey, we see a Gators. Big time 7A round 1 showdown. Central hosting Hoover. James Bryant's going to set up for Hoover. 42-yard field goal.
Points a point.
3-zip Hoover. Second play. How about a 40-yard pass to Jaron Joyner, brought to you by the man BJ Bobby Coleman Jr. 7-3 Central on the long ball. Hey, Hoover's not done yet. 5-yard pass going to be here from Anderson Clark, just inside, over the top. Makes it 10-7 Hoover. Jack, see it. Ignacio is going to set up here for Central, but tie it up, make it 10-10 on a lengthy field goal. And then, Central, how about one more time to Joyner, brought to you by Bobby Coleman Jr. DJ just letting it rip tonight as Central wins. They're moving. They're dancing on. Round 2, here comes the Red Devils, 34-10. They take care of business.
Hey, well, meanwhile, down in Mobile, you follow up playing Williamson, 5A round 1 play. Now the Lions will start off by drop as Alvin Dinkins downs up the long ball to Keith Donald Jr., who somehow comes down with it. Williamson would start to move early on in this thing. Alvin Dinkins, this very next play out, he's going to toss it yet again to Donald Jr., who puts it within 5. And then Dinkins just decides he's going to do it himself for the Lions score. It was all Williamson tonight. However, final score, 50-14. Not 100. Like they scored earlier this season. 50-14.
Hey, coming up, our playoff action is not done yet.
Okay.
Sleeper team in 2A Lynette hosted Zion Chapel tonight. That's coming up on Overtime. Welcome back into Sports Overtime. We've already showed you a number of games. We're just getting started, Tony. Come on.
That is Drew. We start off up in Lynette. Let's get into it. Now, this team has been playing explosive all season. They hosted Zion Chapel in round 1. Starting off in the second quarter here, 8th grade quarterback Jacobian Stingers firing it down to Jaquez Johnson as 8th grade? 8th grade. 8th grade? Love to see it. Easy 6 points there. Meanwhile, Zion Chapel would try to answer back with a double pass trick play. But Shamar Patterson says no, and swats it away to get the Panthers the ball back on offense. Guess who it is again? The 8th grader just casually dropping back and throwing a 40-yard bomb to his freshman wide receiver, David Varner. Panthers easily cruise to a victory, 42-6 tonight.
Lynette, Tony, they were my sleeper team all year. Valley has been hot this year, too. They know Shelby County. This game would be all about the ground game for Shelby County. You can see that here as his running back, senior Davon Alexander, gets pushed in the end zone to go up 21-13 in third. Valley would fight to answer back. Cade Foreman throws screen pass to Brandes Eason as he tries to take the distance and whoop, sidesteps the defender, make him look silly, be tackled at the 20 after 3 downs. It comes to this play. Eason on the carry and gets stuffed at the goal line for a turnover and downs, which would give Shelby County the momentum to carry out victory. Final from Ram Stadium. Shelby County wins 26-23. Valley season comes to an end. Hey, last night Beauregard snuck into the playoffs at 3-7. Taking the trip to Northside out to Tuscaloosa. Man, Northside's good. They're undefeated. They got off to a fast start. Quarterback Jackson Rhodes finds an open Jeremiah Case for a long 49-yard touchdown pass. That'd make it 7-0 Northside. Next possession, running back Bennett Green for Northside. That's a big man running the football. 26 yards out, 14-0 Northside. In the second, Rhodes scrambles. He's going to find Austin Neitlinger for a 49-yard touchdown. That's a rope right there. 21-0 Northside. Before the end of the half, we're not done. Rhodes connects with Case again for another touchdown. This time 41 yards out, 35-0 Northside at the half. Final from Tuscaloosa last night. Northside 48, Beauregard 14. Beauregard's going home. All right, we're nearing the end, but we are not done yet, Tony.
That's right, Drew. We haven't even gotten to our favorite part of the show.
Oh, yeah. You know what's coming up.
A lot of week choices coming up. So give me the big man. Give me the big man, baby. Come on now.
All right, we've reached the end of the show, and I think we've seen some pretty good plays tonight, but we both know there's only 3 that really stood out tonight, Tony, that could be our play of the week.
Drew, I couldn't have drew it up any better myself. It's about that time for our Week 12 Play of the Week Playoff Edition nominees.
Oh, yeah.
Play of the Week, sponsored by Rivertown GMC.
All right, County had such a big win. Option 1, Russell County's Bryson Riggins, 95 yards plus scrambling dice and running all the way. I see you, B-Rig. That's a huge win by the senior tonight for County.
Man, that's nice, but check out this Glenwood sophomore. We seen him all season long. Nate Malone, I call that man a man amongst boys as he put several Thomasville Tigers in a human spin cycle to set up his score on the very next play. Ain't nobody doing it like that, man.
Hey, Tony, I got one left for you. How about option 3, Auburn right at the 2? They give it to the big man,
baby.
Cornell Jackson Jr., 330 pounds plus, jumping in the end zone. That's an Arkansas commit. Doing it all. Auburn High got a huge win tonight.
No doubt about it. Hey, man, he might just get my vote. And here's how you can help us vote. Head on over to WTVM.com. Click on the Sports Overtime tab. Once you're there, cast the vote for best play. And we will announce the winner on Thursday. And Drew, man, we saw some impressive games, but it's that time of the week to meet our next Kinetic Credit Union Scholar Athlete of the Week, Spencer Jr. CJ Starr. He's had success on the field and in the classroom with ease. He's not just one of the best sideline linebackers in the Peach State, but he happens to be a great student, boasting a 3.6 GPA. For more on his story, head on over to WTVM.com. And we talk about it. Now, first round has come to a close. We've lost some teams along the way, but we saw some major upsets.
Tony, Opelika going up to Birmingham, taking that big win over here. Trussville, Auburn High, though. I mean, down 21-0 in that first quarter. They score 52 unanswered over Stavy Hills. They get that get-back game.
I'm going to take it.
They're moving on.
Russell County, 7 seconds left. The top 33-30.
They thought they were out. People were calling me. They were saying, hey, Russell County's about to lose to Gulf Shores.
Shout out to Griggs, B-Rig, all y'all guys over there. And just like that, man, that's the first round for Alabama playoffs. They've ended. And for those whose seasons have come to a close, well, thank you for joining us for this ride. But until next time, next week we got GHSA, and y'all already know, bigger and better things are going to be only up from here.
Hey, that's right, Tony. For the teams that are left, the competition gets tougher from here. But you know what that means? Still a few more weeks left to talk some ball with all of you. So let's do it again next week. Same time, same place. Till next time, Tony Reese, Drew Pavan, good night.